Tell me about the history of this temple.
This temple was built in the year 1297.
This is my friend Ani. He's a little bit of a nerd when it comes to temples.
And it's built in the Lanna style of architecture.
And coming here, the Chiang Mai, that was Ani's idea. You see, this city has over 300 different temples. And Ani has a YouTube channel called Wat Hunter, where he goes all over Asia and looks for wats or temples. And I'll be honest, I thought you've seen one temple, you've seen them all, right? Wrong, not in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai's temples are some of the most amazing temples in the world. And if you want to learn more about this, go visit Ani at Wat Hunter. My channel is about food and getting drunk. While wandering around the downtown area looking for something to drink, we stumbled across this little, I guess the best way to describe it is cafe. But they weren't selling iced latte cappuccinos here, no. They're selling tea. But this is no ordinary tea, no. This is called Kratom. Well, the plant that it's brewed from is called Kratom. And this plant is actually a tropical evergreen that's kind of related to the coffee family. At low doses, Kratom produces somewhat of a stimulating type of effect, with users reporting increased alertness, physical energy, and talkativeness.
It's alright.
Yeah, it tastes like tea. It's a little bitter,
But the effects apparently come within 5 to 10 minutes. It hits you pretty quickly.
However, at higher doses, it can give you almost like an opioid type effect. It helps relieve pain, but also kind of sedates you as well. Beep. Beep. Beep.
Honey.
So I noticed our little buddy Beep here pouring something into his drink, and I inquired him. Well, it turns out to be cough syrup, the good stuff, codeine. And apparently here in Thailand, or at least in this shop, you mix it with your kratom. I wasn't really sure what I was in store for because I've never had kratom and I've definitely never mixed it with codeine. But the overall effect was pretty much how they described it. It was almost like I had too much coffee, too much caffeine, but at the same time I felt like I wanted to lay down and take a nap. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of contradictory. Well, that was a nice little spot, that little tea, whatever that is, like kratom tea.
Don't put what I just said on the blog.
What did you say?
I'm very erratic right now.
What did you say? You just said you want to smash a burger. This is really nice. Intakin?
No. Intakin สะดือเมือง mean the pillar of the city.
Oh, I see.
The pillar, you know,
Pillar,
the pillar.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the pillar of the city.
Not only is Chiang Mai known for their amazing temples, they're actually quite well known for their authentic Thai cuisine. And my goal for this trip was to immerse myself in this food culture. But nope, Ani had different plans tonight. Ani's really hungry for burgers. When he gets something in his head, he just cannot let it go. And tonight, he wants a burger. Burger box, Chiang Mai. Oh, okay. And yes, I know I'm in Chiang Mai. I should eat some Thai food. But listen, I'm a sucker for a good burger too. And not to mention, I'm freaking starving by now, so I'll eat pretty much anything. I got the smash. Ani got the, what is that? What is that?
It's blue cheese bacon cheeseburger.
And my verdict for the burger box regular cheeseburger, pretty good. I mean, it was satisfactory. It wasn't the best burger I've ever had, but definitely enough to satisfy my craving, and I'm not hungry anymore. Ani, on the other hand, he didn't like it much.
Disappointed.
You're disappointed, yeah. See, the thing is,
You know, I was so hyped up about a good burger,
Uh-huh.
and when Google reviews said 4.5, I was like, this must be good enough.
yeah.
I am not looking for a 5-star experience, but
Right.
the meat was too dry. The fries were pre-cooked.
Yeah.
It just heated up the patties and served it to us. The positive points are that the place is clean.
So as you can see, Ani was a bit disappointed about his burger, but he was not going to give up. He actually looked up another burger spot that wasn't too far away, that had decent ratings, and we made our way over there. I was so hungry that it tasted amazing. Welcome to Maya's Burger Queen. I love the logo. Are you Maya? You're not the Burger Queen?
I'm not.
Well, where's the Burger
You're the
Queen?
burger princess.
Yes, I am.
I want to buy one and ask you to cut this in half. One for each, half for each of us. And do you have beer?
I have beer.
Oh, let's sit down for beer. Shoot, look at that.
Sure.
Yes, thank you. There's a dog here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Richie! The dog's name is Richie. This is the fanciest little burger joint I've ever seen.
Cheers, bro.
Thank you. Wow, that looks magnificent. I can't believe I'm eating another burger. Look how thick this is.
It feels like a real burger. It feels like
Yeah.
it was cooked
Yeah,
for
see?
us.
It's juicy.
Looks like it was cooked for us.
So my verdict for Maya's Burger Queen, I would say it was a pretty damn good burger. It was juicy, it wasn't overcooked, it wasn't dry. I liked the toppings, they were fresh, the bun was nice and soft, and it had these really good condiments to spread on the burger.
This is good burger, guys.
Yeah, good burger, guys.
This is what I was imagining.
Wish we
This
came
is
here
what
first.
I was imagining all evening.
Come see Maya's
host
Burger
was
Queen.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
So we are very happy right now.
Oh,
they did a great
so
job.
much. Tell your friends.
Yes.
Bring
We
your
are.
friend.
I
Bring
will
more
leave Google
friends.
reviews.
Here. They tell
Hello,
them to come here.
everyone.
But
Welcome to the Burger Queen in Chiang Mai.
#1 burger spot.
Number one burger in town.
This is the best burger in town.
The best burger ค่ะใช่เลยค่ะ
Thank you. Want to get in here? Come inside.
เฮ้ยไปไหนอ่ะอ๋อ
But 50 kilometers. Okay, it's up to you. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
50 kilometers, that's easy. Today we're headed to Mae Kampong, a little village located about 50 kilometers outside of Chiang Mai. And we're gonna get there by renting a couple motorbikes. So that's what we're doing here now, trying to decide which motorbikes we wanna rent. There's my steed. You get the big boy bike, I'll take the little scooter. But look, it's in matte black.
I like this one.
So yeah, I opted for this Click. I didn't need anything fancy, just something cheap that would get me from point A to point B in comfort and maybe a little bit of style. That's why I chose the all black. But it cost me about $7 US per day. Ani opted for something a little bit more sporty. He got himself a, I think it was like a 250 cc or maybe in 400cc dual sport. The rental process is pretty straightforward here. They take your information, hold a passport or a deposit, and that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, you do need an international driver's license because, well, this is what happens if you don't. You end up at the police station. Okay, well that was fun. I took off with my newly rented scooter and I got pulled over by the police who were waiting right around the corner for me and took me to the police station here. Chiang Mai Regional Police Traffic Center. Told me that I gotta pay $500 or 500 baht fine for not having an international driver license. Which is fine because the international driver license is something like $30 to $40. And I paid the 500 baht fine, and technically it's good for me to drive for a day, but I was speaking to the officer. I said I rented the bike 2 days. I said it's okay, just show this, you should be okay with it. Getting caught by the police was kind of a bummer, but at least I'm somewhat legal now. But anyway, we're headed to Mae Kampong now, and most of the drive is on a long, boring highway until the last stretch when you head up into the mountains. Beautiful. We're probably about halfway there, and we're up in the mountains now and decided to stop and just admire this beautiful farm here. Rice paddy. Although the views are spectacular on the way up, I would not recommend this for anyone who isn't more advanced riding a bike because the roads here are really twisty and you got some really fast drivers. But if you love riding and you're somewhat more experienced, this was probably the highlight of my trip, honestly, just driving up the windy mountain roads towards Mae Kampong. Hey, this is the center of town. Down here, where is this place? I'm trying to find Ani. He's at a coffee place somewhere. Ani found this coffee shop in the lower parts of Mae Kampong, and I just thought it was really cool how they integrated the surrounding nature into the cafe. What made you decide to come down here?
I saw the bridge. There is a sky bridge.
Oh.
I just wanna...
There's a sky bridge up there. It's a nice little setup they have here. I'm basically climbing the trees, and I'm kind of afraid of heights. Oh my god. Holy moly. This is scary. As long as I don't look down, I'm okay. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. You afraid of heights?
I'm not... I felt like the structure wasn't strong enough at points.
There are some weak spots where the mesh was kind of giving in.
Yeah.
You first.
You scared?
No.
So why do you want me to go first?
I don't know. I'm going. Oh yeah, this is wobbly. Oh, why is it creaking like that? Holy moly. Holy cow, this is scary. Oh, why is it shaking like that? It's wobbling.
Yeah, I did. Ready for round 3?
Round 2? Oh no, the exit's right here.
Yeah, the exit is right here, but why not?
After a little bit of coffee and some adrenaline, we decided to make our way to the very top of Mae Kampong. A bunch of homestays and hotels up here. And villas. Cute. Going all the way up. Oh my god! This is a steep hill going up like 45 degrees. Yeah, sure. Oh, look at that. That's where they all live,
this
huh?
is the
This is the photo you
famous
saw. That's gorgeous. Yeah, we just drove up that road here, and those are all the houses down there. Mae Kampong is a picturesque village located in the mountains of Chiang Mai province in northern Thailand. This charming community is nestled amidst lush, verdant forests and is renowned for its blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Listen, it's just a really cool little village located about an hour away from Chiang Mai, and it's kind of like a glimpse into the traditional Thai lifestyle out in the countryside, but it's set up for tourists. There's lots of little restaurants here, and there's plenty of activities for visitors as well as homestays. Overall, if you're in Chiang Mai, I would put this on the list of things you need to do. I can imagine what this looked like before it became a tourist attraction. It kind of reminds me of Nagaland. But it's up here in the hills. The houses are really kind of nestled into the side of the mountain. So the main attraction of Mae Kampong is probably this main street where all the shops and restaurants are. So many people taking pictures. And you can't really blame them. This is a really Instagrammable location. But you know, I'm all about the food, and I heard about this Northern Thai sausage that I really wanted to try, and good thing they had some here. That looks really good. So this sausage is called sai ua, and it's essentially pork or ground pork that's mixed with a curry paste and then stuffed into a sausage. 55 baht, that's a good deal. Tastes like almost like a lemony, lemongrassy. No, not lemongrass. Kaffir lime leaf. A little spicy. Yeah, it reminds me of kruang, like
that
Cambodian kruang, like cha kruang.
Is that pork?
I believe so.
Try.
Try.
Oh, so I'm gonna try pork at this street side stall.
Like sausage.
Yeah, it's pork sausage.
What do you think? A little
It's
spicy,
delicious.
right? Yeah, delicious. For 55 baht, you get a little bag. It tastes almost like cha kruang. I gotta say, this is a very picturesque little village, but man, it is super touristy. There's so many people taking pictures. They're mostly domestic tourists, mostly Thai people. I don't really see too many foreigners. Saw like one other foreigner here, aside from this guy.
นี่เป็นเมนูพริกก่อนนะคะพริกย่างเพื่อไปตำน้ำพริกหนุ่มถ้าจะซื้อก็4ลูก10บาทได้พริกแม่กำปองไม่เผ็ด
I was fascinated by this lady grilling hot peppers, not only because it just looked neat, but also she was just saying something. It sounded like a sales pitch. She's just saying something in Thai. I don't know what it was, but I decided that I definitely needed to try her grilled hot peppers. She makes like a salsa out of it and serves it with pork rinds.
Mae Kampong's famous
Green chili. Roasted green chili from Mae Kampong.
You're gonna have it with some pork?
Is that pork?
Is it pork? I don't know, we will find out.
So we're eating some of this roasted green chili with pork skin. Oh, look at that big chunk of green chili.
Yeah, it's not spicy. The way the woman's...
I gotta say, this pork rind with the green chili was quite amazing. I really enjoyed it. It would have been even better with a beer. But it was getting late and we have a long drive back to Chiang Mai, so we packed up and hit the road. We just passed another Wat. The Wats here are literally like Starbucks. There's one on every block. For our final day here in Chiang Mai, since we have this motorbike, we decided that we would drive around and visit as many of the Wats as possible. And as I mentioned before, this isn't really the scope of the channel. Just know that there are a lot of temples here. So if you're into temples, definitely come check out Chiang Mai. And if temples aren't really your thing, there's still plenty of other things to do. As a matter of fact, Chiang Mai is basically the hub of Northern Thailand. So if you want to go visit any of the smaller villages, you have to come to Chiang Mai first anyway. Here's the Chiang Mai, city of temples. Make sure you follow Ani if you're interested in all that stuff. He'll give you a little more detail. Also, if you're enjoying my videos and you want to support the channel, make sure you hit the link down below. Buy me a beer, or 2, or 5. I totally appreciate it. And cheers to everybody that's already purchased me a beer. You guys are awesome. You give me inspiration to keep doing this. So, cheers to you guys. Oh, nothing like the first sip of the day, ice cold glass on a hot, humid day here in Thailand. Life doesn't get much better than this, sitting out here drinking a Chang beer. We're at Maya's Burger Queen again. Ani insisted on coming here.
Burger Queen.
I'm saving my appetite to eat off of a food cart somewhere. Yeah, that's right. We're at Maya's Burger Queen again, and although it was tempting to have another burger because they're really good burgers, I decided that I have to eat some street food. I'm in Thailand. I can't eat burgers, okay? So I just sat here with Ani. I had a beer, watched him eat his burger while I sat there starving. Unfortunately, the friend that we met the last time we were here, she was here earlier, but she had to go somewhere. Ani is back at the Airbnb taking a little nap. He's beat. A lot of eating, a lot of walking. I, on the other hand, I want to maximize my time here because I'm leaving tomorrow. So, went out for a little walk. I'm in this bar area that's right around the corner from Airbnb. Less than a 5-minute walk. It's only 7:30. Actually, it's almost 8. And I want to get to the night market, but that's a little bit further away. I just was walking by and I saw this cool little bar, decided to stop in and have a beer. Okay, YouTubes, we're here at the Chiang Mai Gateway Night Market, the biggest night market in Chiang Mai. So for tonight, I really only had one thing in mind that I wanted to have, and when I tell you guys, you're probably gonna roll your eyes because this dish that I wanted is not really what people would consider like a famous Thai food, at least in Thailand. But here in the US, people love and adore pad Thai. And I kind of pride myself in how I make my pad Thai. I've actually spent many years perfecting my recipe. So I wanted to find the busiest pad Thai street food carts and see how theirs tasted against mine. And as luck would have it, I found a really busy cart that's making all sorts of Thai food, one of which, of course, is pad Thai.
It looks exactly like how I make it, except for it's out of order. That looks like a proper plate of pad Thai there. We got a bunch of bean sprouts in there, shrimps, and obviously the pad Thai noodles. I topped it with some dried chilies and sriracha. And they got a bunch of ground peanuts and a lemon or lime wedge on the side.
So before I give you guys my rating, I want to preface this by telling you that pad Thai is not something that's it's not considered an exotic Thai food. It's pretty much ubiquitous all over Thailand. Foreigners love pad Thai, but it's something that Thai people don't really eat on a day-to-day basis. It's more of like a treat you eat once in a while. That said, I don't know where this particular cart ranks in their pad Thai, but I thought it was pretty good. I've had some really amazing pad Thai at some of the most famous pad Thai places in Bangkok. And I myself make a pretty good pad Thai, so I know what good pad Thai is supposed to taste like. And I would say that this pad Thai is really good. And compared to my pad Thai, listen, I make the best pad Thai, but they were pretty good. They were pretty close.
I think I've had enough food. Let's go see if there's any action happening at the bars that are kind of in the area.
It's definitely quiet. A couple of the bars are pretty filled, but they're playing such loud music I didn't want to step into them. That's the way I like it.
We're gonna end the night with one of these guys. Alright, I'm gonna stumble my ass back to the Airbnb, which is right around the corner, and then I'm gonna munch on this sandwich.
Oh shit. Oh man. Where I'm from, this is called a mountain pie. We make these when we go camping, but they're delicious. Meat, cheese, bread pressed between a hot iron. I don't know what you call it, but right there. And that's how I'm gonna end my Chiang Mai vlog. And if you really like what I'm doing and you want to support my work, hit the link down below. Buy me a beer. See you next time. Peace.